Sometimes you just need to get out and walk for a few days to clear your head a little. That's pretty much what I did this week. No big plans, no month of preparation. I just spontaneously picked a 40-mile trail along Loch Ness that I'd never really considered before and decided to start walking. There's something nice about doing that sometimes. Heading somewhere with no real expectations and just letting yourself be surprised by the places along the way. If you're new here, hi, I'm Elli. I spend most of my time out hiking and backpacking with my dog Otto, exploring nature one trail at a time. For the next 3 days, we'll be following the South Loch Ness Trail from Fort Augustus to Inverness, wild camping along the way and seeing where the trail would lead us. Hi everyone and welcome to a new video. If you've watched my last one, you're probably expecting to see us on the Cape Wrath Trail now, and that was of course the plan, but yeah, things have changed a little bit. The west coast of Scotland has just been so wet and it's really heavy underfoot, and yeah, I wanted to be sensible, so I'm waiting out the bad weather a little bit and moved further east. I can already see a marker. This is our trail for the next 2 to 3 days, the South Loch Ness Trail. I'm going to explain you a little bit more about it, but for now we'll just start walking and show you the beautiful sunny weather, so let's go! Listen to this, spring is really here now. The sky is blue, but it's really misty. I hope it clears a bit. Oh, wow. This is actually Loch Ness, but you can't see anything. This looks so moody. Wow. I can see the hills peeking out on the other side of the loch. A little standoff. So if you're wondering why Otto and I are not on the Cape Wrath Trail yet, it's a bit complicated. Actually, it is not really complicated. The weather on the west coast, where I've been staying for the past 10 days, was just very wet, and just seeing how much it has rained and just one gale force wind day after another. I just wanted to be sensible, because if I'm doing it, I want to enjoy it as much as possible, and I don't want to put myself and Otto in danger, because obviously it's not an easy trail, especially if it's really wet underfoot, with rivers being in spate, and I just wanted to wait for a couple of days for some high pressure systems to hopefully build. I'm not entirely sure if or when this will happen. Hopefully in a few days, hopefully. But the west has just been very wet, which is obviously not unusual. That's to be expected. But in the back of my head, I was just hoping to be as lucky as I was last year. So I moved a bit further east towards Loch Ness, towards Inverness, where it's a bit sunnier, a bit drier. These past couple of days, almost a week now, haven't been the best days, to be honest. I don't know, there's so much time and planning and resources that go into planning the Cape Wrath Trail, and then getting ready, packing everything, only to realize that it's just not the right moment to do it yet, has been a bit hard. I don't know, at times I just felt really lonely and I wasn't in a great headspace. And I didn't want to wait around any longer, especially because further east I saw that the weather is a lot better. So I thought I would just do a little hike in the meantime, just to get used to hiking again, to carrying the backpack, to get our trail legs, just to keep ourselves occupied. So it's been a bit of a strange couple of days, but it feels really nice to be out now, and I can't wait to have some easier walking, hopefully find nice spots to wild camp enjoy nature, have some great views. There really is a bit of an inversion. Wow, this is beautiful. The South Loch Ness Trail stretches for about 58 kilometers from Fort Augustus to Inverness, following the quieter side of Loch Ness through forests, hills and smaller backroads. It's not one of those hikes that gets talked about a lot, which honestly made me more curious about it. It's so nice to have this beautiful sunny weather. It's perfect for hiking. Oh wow, this is Loch Tarf. Oh wow, this looks stunning. Really like the brown, little bit of green colors. Oh, beautiful. The views are really stunning and it's so quiet. Didn't see any other hiker yet. It's quite cold in the wind despite the sun, but we've made it to the highest point. And look at this. This is where we'll be heading. And as you can see, Loch Ness is basically gone. You can see it in the far back over there, but it's basically behind this ridge behind there. We're in a little woodland now, and I think we're going to drop down a bit so it hopefully gets a bit less breezy. I haven't even checked the map yet. There's a little village coming up, but I don't know if there's a pub there for a little rest. Hopefully, I would love to get a coffee. This is such a nice landscape now. Almost a bit like a plateau with all the fields here in the middle and then the hills around it. And so much different from the loch side on the other side, on the Great Glenway. Oh, this would be quite a nice area to set up, but it's a bit early for us. But this is really cute, really beautiful. Oh. Apparently there should be a bridge here, and I saw a diversion sign, but the text was gone, so I couldn't really read it and wasn't sure if it was still in place. Oh, I don't know. Do I want to get my feet wet? Probably not, I guess. Okay, I'm going to check for another spot if I can cross a bit further down more easily. Otherwise, I think I have to go back to the road. This looks kind of okay. I think I'm going to try it here. Woo, we've made it across. Otto is fine, he got carried. And I have really wet, cold feet now. The things you're doing to avoid a 2-kilometer road walk. Whew. This area looks so interesting. I don't know what it is, but because it's a bit higher up and almost like a bit of a miniature world up here, because this entire area you can't see it from down from the loch or from the other side. It's basically hidden behind the hills, and then there's the loch behind there. "19 kilometers down, and we're just walking into Whitebridge, which is a very small village, and yeah, I hope I can get a coffee there. Oh, unfortunately it's closed. No coffee for me, unfortunately, but look at this nice little rest area. Oh, I'm going to have a little break here. Look at that! Oh, they're so tiny, the lambs. Oh, they're so cute. Look at that. Oh, it's mainly farmland around here, but I hope that I can get past it and then hopefully find something and set up the tent soon. This looks so picturesque with the rocks, the woodlands. Couple of fields, but a lot more open. Now we're getting to the interesting part. I'm really hoping I can find something along the shore there. Oh, that would be so nice. Now it's farmland again. So I think I'm going to carry on just a little bit more. Still haven't found something yet. I mean, there were a couple of spots. I might just go back a little bit, but I also need to filter some water. There should be a stream in, I think, 200-300 meters, so I'm going there, and either I will find something along here in this woodland, or I will just go back a little bit. I haven't found anything. This over there is already the start of the next village, and I want to be a bit out of sight. I was hoping to find something a bit more easily, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm just going to walk back a little bit and pitch up there. It's quite hard to find something that's more or less level, and also there are a lot of trees that have come down, and I don't know how strong the wind will be later tonight. So I think I'm just going to walk back to a spot I saw. Yes, I think I'm actually going to put my tent right here. This is actually pretty nice. There's a bit of a view. This is it. As you can see, it's a bit not really exposed, but obviously the wind is coming through here. I'm all set up, and first things first, Otto is going to get his treat to finish the day. I've had the perfect timing. It just started drizzling a little bit. Time to make a coffee. Oh, I can't wait. And I actually have something really special. A big shout out to Bruce and Emma, who not only picked me up from where I parked my van and drove me down here to start the trail, but Emma also gave me a week's worth of coffee, of really good coffee. Apparently it's her favorite coffee, like coffee bags. Oh, and I can already smell it. It smells so good, like this really good, nice coffee. Oh, that's a really good coffee. It really is. It's actually not as strong as I thought it would be, which is a good thing. It rained quite a bit, but it's a lot milder than these previous days, and the wind has also dropped, at least for now. It's so quiet, it's so comfy. Really happy that I got to pitch the tent before it started to rain. It's really so nice to be out hiking, sleeping in a tent again, just getting used to it again, and yeah, not being in my head as much as I was these past few days, and yeah, really happy. We're almost ready to go to bed, but as always, wouldn't be a hike an overnight trip if we didn't share a little packet of crisps. Really excited for tomorrow. There's a little village, not too long, I think just half an hour, and they have a cafe there that opens at 10, so I'm going there for a coffee in the morning, maybe some breakfast. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. We had a really good night. It didn't rain as much as forecast, and the wind's only getting a bit stronger now, but it was really okay during the night, and yeah, we slept really well. So nice, just taking it easy, having a coffee, not being in a rush, and this is really so nice. I was just freaking out a bit because on this ground sheet there were so many ticks, dead ticks, and I've sprayed my ground sheet before I set off just to deter ticks, and I didn't see any ticks on the spot yesterday when I checked before setting up, but I don't know, apparently there were a lot of them because there were at least 20, 30, 40 dead ticks on the ground sheet, which is a bit crazy, but at least apparently it must have worked, spraying the ground sheet, which is really good. Oh wow, this was a bit unexpected. I'm all packed up. Luckily the rain has been holding out, which is great. As always, we're leaving no trace whatsoever. That's the kind of sign I like. The cafe doesn't open for another 15 minutes, so we're going to check out the waterfall at Foyers. Ooh, wow, look at that. This looks so impressive. Wow. I had a really nice coffee and a vegan brownie, and now it's 10:30 already and we're basically only starting to walk now. I'm really excited about today's stretch. I'm aiming for around 20 kilometers, 21 maybe, and then hopefully find a nice spot to wild camp, hopefully along the loch. So let's go! This is a really nice path now. We're climbing up and over to the next village. It was supposed to rain pretty much all day, but now it's been dry the entire morning, which is so nice. This has been such a nice path just past fires, as you can see. It's a really nice woodland. I really like that it's so lush. Everything is covered in moss. You can hear the birds in the trees. This is so beautiful. We've made it to the next little village, and I think there's public toilets right here and also a really cute picnic area. Oh, so far this trail has been so nice. Just a lot of little picnic areas, nice trails, really well waymarked.
What surprised me most about this trail was how remote it felt. Even though you're right in the middle of the highlands, there were long stretches where we didn't see anyone at all. Just forest tracks, empty hills, and the occasional glimpse of the loch through the trees. It feels like one of those overlooked corners of Scotland that people mostly pass by without realizing what's here.
Almost at the highest point now, and finally we're on a footpath again, which is really nice. And I think once we go over this bit, which is the highest point for today, we should be able to see Loch Ness just down on the other side. Let's have a look. I don't know how well you can see it, but this over there on the other side is the famous iconic Urquhart Castle. Oh, nice. What a stunning view. Wow. Really nice to see the loch like this. Otto! Otto's already down there. I've read that Loch Ness actually has more water in it, if I'm not misremembering that, than all English and Welsh lakes combined. This is incredible. Look at how great this looks, all the different layers. Wow. It's almost 3:30 and I think it's not too long, maybe just under 1 mile until we drop down to the loch, and then I think it's basically along the road for a little bit, and once we're down there I'm trying to look for a spot on the shore of the loch to pitch the tent, because I think it's almost 20 kilometers, so a good time for us to stop for today. A bit harder than I thought it would be finding something. Let's have a look a bit further down. Maybe on this little headland up there. On the map it looked like there could be a couple of nice spots here, but now there's even a fence up there towards the road, and yeah, it's just not ideal. There's no grassy spot whatsoever. I'm a bit lost now. I was really hoping to be able to call it a day, but yeah, I don't know. I just can't seem to find anything. I've walked back a little bit, about half a mile, and I just found this spot, which is really nice. It's quite flat, which is perfect. It's obviously very rocky, but I think it will be okay with my freestanding tent. So yeah, I think this is where I'm going to put up my tent. This took a lot longer than expected, but I've managed to put up the tent, and look at this view! Isn't this perfect? And now I'm really ready for a coffee. Oh, can't wait. Going to make dinner now. I'm having my Mexican chili tonight. The sun is just about to set, and look at that. There's blue skies now, which is so nice. The light is really pretty. The wind is picking up again, but I hope it won't be too bad tonight. And yeah, this is it for today. It's been a nice day. A couple of really nice views, nice wooded areas. The weather was so much better than forecast. So yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy. There's only one day left for us on the South Loch Ness Trail to go to Inverness. Good night, we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. We had a pretty good night. It wasn't too cold. The wind really has dropped. I'm all packed up as always, leaving no trace whatsoever, so let's go! This is Doris Beach over there, which would also be a really nice place to wild camp, but it was a bit too far along for us yesterday. But this looks stunning. Look at those colors, and you can see all the way down the loch, all those different layers. This is such a nice view. Wow. Only 8 miles to Inverness.
This trail has a bit of everything. Long woodland sections, open tracks through the hills and over the moors, little rivers, and every now and then views down towards Loch Ness. It's not the kind of hike with huge dramatic scenery every 5 minutes, but I actually like that about it. It feels more relaxed, less busy, and easy to just settle into.
Picking up all the ticks again. Oh, I hope not. Look at all the colors, the trees. Oh, it's so nice. It smells so good with all these gorse bushes and the flowers being out. Oh, it really smells like popcorn. I really like the smell so much. not long now. We're just about to reach the outskirts of Inverness. I think it's just 4 kilometers maybe. And then I'm going to celebrate with a coffee. Oh, can't wait. So happy that the weather is so nice. So much better than expected. Da 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 da! We've made it to Inverness. Ooh, yay! This is the castle over there. That's probably the official end, if there is one. Cheers! And now I'm also going to have a coffee. Well, this is it for this video. Otto and I have made it to a hotel for a much needed rest day. I already took a shower and now we're really getting ready for the Cape Wrath Trail. Definitely stay tuned for that. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's been a bit different, a bit slower than usual, maybe not as spectacular as some other trails, but I can really recommend the South Loch Ness Trail. It's been a really nice trail, quite a bit of tarmac and forestry tracks, and actually much hillier than you would expect, because obviously it's not along the loch. You have some really nice views. It was very quiet, easy to wild camp, a bit of everything, a bit of moorland, a bit of wooded areas. I really enjoyed it. It was nice just to get out for a few days. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope we'll see you soon. Bye!